This is the pound yen on the 5 minute, and we have a double bottom. We've violated structure and we've pulled back for what's called a 26.18 trade. Now, I am not fond of this strategy, to be honest with you. The win rate on it is not good enough for me, but I actually quite like this setup. So I'm just going to talk through what it is, why it's valid. We have a good reward to risk. So here on the dailies, why is my RSI so messed up? 1 second. Okay, so very bearish here. What I am noticing is currently we're seeing sideways movement. 1, 2, 2, 3, and we are the 4th day. We just so happen to be at that psychological number 140,000. If we look left for any structure, we are at the bottom of this level. So the RSI went oversold at around, what was it? We were around 12, something like that. So we could see a reaction here, particularly after this bearish move. Pound yen is a mover though, so the 5 minute trade that I'm on, probably not going to have much of an impact on what the dailies say. Here, however, I'll just delete this off. Structure level on at this zone. Redo that again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tests. Failed to break through this level. This here was a big higher high, higher close, violating this potential rotation. However, guys, a lot of caution here. We are clearly bearish, and this spike was as a result of the news. So I am looking for a reaction, but not a major one. So let's go down to the 60. Same thing on the 60, although we do have this violation here on the 60 actually. So here on the 60, we had this just sideways movement, then we had that violation, then we had looks like a little complex pullback. For me, I need it to be equal measured moves, but you do have a nothing really, just a 1414 fib down there. But we are down in this area, we are down in the wicks. We have just gone oversold, and we still haven't violated that level. Let's go to the 15. Here on the 15, we have come down into that structure level. We have put in a 3-bar reversal. Well, actually, I'm not going to call it 3-bar reversal. What we saw here was just the market being held. We put in a doji, followed by a higher high, higher close, failed to break the lows. Now, if we do drop down as low as the 5 minute, which is where that trading opportunity is, then right here we have that opportunity. Okay, so first test, second test. This was a valid double bottom. We did not violate the lows. We had the RSI confirmation. We went massively oversold at 4 with divergence. When we see this much oversold and this much divergence, I can be more aggressive with these double tops and double bottoms. Hence why I've taken this 26.18 setup and I only trade it when I have higher probability. So 26.18 is when we have the double bottom and we have a break above close above the top here, giving us a potential rotation. We've violated structure. We see a pullback. Now this one's pulled back quite deep down to this level. The good thing about it as well is that there is room to go to targets. You can play for a retest of the highs here. But if we just zoom out, our next structure level is this point. We have a very nice structure area just here to play for those targets. So if I bring back on the orders, we can also add a little bit of fib confluence, but this is only just to confirm targets. We can throw an extension on from our swing high to our swing low, and you'll see that we have a 1618 extension coming in there. The 1618 is the golden means. Typically, if we get to that level in a straight line, we typically won't go much further before the market gets overextended and we see a retracement. So I do not want to shoot past that. Targets are also before this structure level, so getting me out of the market in plenty of time, hopefully. Stops have gone 10 pips below the low. The ATR is only 1 second. Okay, ATR is 8, but I've gone 10 pips below it. This is the lower time frame and we need to allow for the spread. So in terms of risk and reward then, if we can carry on up, first of all, 25 pips of risk. We've got a big ATR at the moment. The market's really been moving, but we have 38 of reward. And we're back for the update. I have been stopped out of this trade now. It was a valid opportunity. We had a nice risk to reward, higher time frame confirmation that we could be seeing some sort of resistance. We never got it. We just never got it. We pulled back. We went back up to retest these highs and then boom, just dropped while I was out for minus 25 pips.